Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Played out to the right. Nice bit of trickery. He has found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot! He scores! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He can get that clear. And that's a good ball. Mbappe. Can he finish? And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Portugal find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Now it's Messi. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Portugal have scored two quick goals here. Messi. Closing in on goal. Goes for a shot! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Pamplona have the chance to go the other way. Koulibaly gets a foot in here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Kane. Now Now it's Messi. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Ball's gone out of play. Foot in. Budimir chasing after it. But here's Messi. Now can he find a finish? And he shoots! He scored! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's found some space. Can he finish? It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if three weren't enough, this is a chance for a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Alexander-Arnold charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Budimir, Jimenez. Messi, good strong midfield running here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Messi ploughing through the middle. Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Portugal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Portugal are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And Messi! He has done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
How many? Just how many? Now this could be... Messi! What a save! Terrific reactions! Oh, terrific save.
Portugal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
It's their second corner of the game. Messi gets into a good position. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking...
Shapes to shoot! And he's missed it.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Messi under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And this is Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. Look at the space here. And the shot! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, this looks sharp. Palmer. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Azar! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, good spread. And this is Hazard. And the shot's on here. Judge, surely! And it's come back out to him. Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
There's the shot! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the...
And Messi! So, third corner of the game. Back into the middle. Jimenez. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. And that has left him in a heap. Camavinga looking to penetrate opposition lines. Great defending, strong and determined. Ah, that's a fine interception. And it's Palmer. Palmer driving forwards, takes a shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Budimir is sharing after that one. Camavinga does well to get it back. And it's Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi! No mistake! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's good running with the ball. Palmer purring. Shot a goal! It's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, that's a key interception. Out to the right. And that is out of play. And he's managed to gift it back. Rosier. Now it's Messi. Real chance! It's in! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
The changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He might be in here! Oh, Kane! And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Portugal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.